Greetings and salivations. Welcome to Channel 42. I'm your host, Fox Wild, and the video I've got for you in this episode comes to us compliments of Emily King. This hot mess of a chick thinks she's got a fresh new idea. Being an escort is her brilliant plan. Check this fecal matter chick out.
Who knew that saying I would require a non-refundable deposit to take me on a date in 2026 would send so many broke men into a spiral? It's almost like they forget that I am paying for a babysitter.
If you kept your legs together, you wouldn't be a single mom and need a babysitter. Why is that something a man should pay for to date you? What about the father of the child? You could ask him to take the child for a bit while you find another man. Or don't you know who that is? Also, could be if you didn't get unhappy and leave your marriage, you wouldn't be in this situation. Your problem, yet you expect someone else to pay for your mistakes.
Transportation.
What? You think men get transportation for free? We have to pay for that also, dumbass.
Nails. Hair, makeup.
Maybe if you didn't spend so much on name brand makeup and did your nails yourself, you'd have the money for a babysitter. Also, we never asked you to do any of this. You chose to do the makeup and nails. All things that in the end, men really don't care about. As long as you look decent and look like your photo, we be chill, dollface. You care about all the makeup and what you do for yourself and other women. You do it for your own vanity, that's your vanity. Nuff said. Buy Maybelline, cheaper, and no one has to know it isn't designer stuff.
Time, effort. Most of those things cost me money.
We have to take our time and make the effort to get ready as well for the date, which costs us money. And our time is more valuable than yours, as men, on average, work longer hours at their jobs and have less free time than women. We spend our money on our toiletry items as well. You choose to buy excessive amounts that, in the end, don't matter, and you could accomplish the job with less. In the end, we don't care, and you want to bill us for something we don't care about. Brilliant.
And yes, I am now dating with intention. I am dating to marry.
Yeah. Now that you've been run through, squeezed out a pup or three, now that you are facing the wall and have realized you actually need a man and want someone around, now that you've given your best years to the bad boys, the party boys, and expect some man with money to look at you, call you a prize, and pick up the trash. You're a single mother. That means you are factory seconds at best. Used goods, heavy with baggage, monetary and emotional. Beyond the kids, listen to yourself. You are trouble looking for a place to happen. What man wants to raise another man's kids and pay for it and try and keep up with you and your spending? You're worse than secondhand. You're gutter trash in a fancy bag. Nothing more. You put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig and not kosher.
And I am going to marry a provider.
And by provider, you mean a cuckold simp that you can badger and abuse, that will put up with you and pay for whatever you want and deal with all the emotional baggage you carry from being a pump and dumpster fire left over from all the bad boys you let simmer their sauce in your birth canal. Then, when you become bored with him, you will say you aren't happy, file for divorce, and take half of everything he built. You are just an escort and a thief. There is no honor among thieves and women like you. Men are learning, and many won't play your sick little game. You think you have figured this all out. Truth and reality usually hurt. Good luck with your cats.
And if that offends you in any way, you were never my target audience.
Her target audience. Right. The top 1% of men, I'm sure. 6 figures and a six-pack and multiple cars he has paid off. We've heard this many times. You are nothing new under the sun. Problem is, sisterhood, you aren't the target audience of men that will give you what you want. You are in your 30s now, and even I wouldn't give you the time of day. I won't date a chick over 21. And I don't give a shit if that offends you, you trash bag.
It's like so funny to me that my content is actually rage bait for angry men, because I originally started posting for the girls and just to connect with like other single moms and women in general. But triggering men actually accidentally just became my favorite new hobby.
Favorite new hobby? Wow, you sound like such a prize, princess. Just what every man wants, a quarrelsome, demanding, run-through, baggage-laden bride. I'm sure the men are going to just be lining up with dozens of rings on hand for you to pick the one you like the best, all valued at $10K or more. Nothing but the very best for your 30-plus-year-old bored-out ass. Why would we want an 18 to 21-year-old, cute, polite, and fun babe with little to no baggage when we can have your nasty ass that will treat us like shat and demand the moon and all the stars?
So I'm gonna keep doing that.
Good luck! We'll be waiting for your next series of videos telling us how you got ghosted after one date, and the ones asking, where have all the good men gone? You should start visiting animal shelters. Adopt an unwanted cat. Then you two will have something in common to meow about. Let's hear what Emily has to say about this piece of work.
Look, the man that is a provider that wants a family, he absolutely wants a hot wife.
Ooh, dynamite the brakes. Mrs. King, I hate to play the scarecrow here, but you're contradicting yourself. Remember this video from your collection?
Every single man that I know will always tell me that a cute girl is way more attractive than like a super hot, like Victoria's Secret model type girl. Literally heard every single one of my guy friends talk about this before, and it stuns me. And then I just saw a dude make a video like this, and I had to weigh in. And like, I don't know what it is. Like, girls, tell me if I'm wrong or not, but when a dude calls me cute, I'm almost like, I'm sorry, what? Cute? Me? No, you got the wrong girl. But actually, it's apparently way better to be cute than it is to be super hot. 95% of men, if you put a cute girl, super cute girl next to a super hot girl, you put them side by side, 95% of men are gonna pick the cutie.
This is absolutely true, because cute equals nice, genuine, and down to earth, whereas hot can include bad attitude and arrogance. So yeah, for guys, when they're calling somebody cute, it's because of their personality combined with their outward appearance, whereas hot can just mean outward appearance.
If you wanna be having for the rest of your life, never make a friend, give 'em your right.
You said it yourself, Mrs. King. Cute is much better than hot.
But he doesn't exactly want to take on where somebody else left off and then also deal with some level of entitlement from that woman. Because with that comes a whole lot of ruin to his peace. But you know, men that do have the extra spending money and they're kind of just looking for a fun time, absolutely, they are going to pay for you. That is nothing new. Like, that is a setup that has occurred for generations.
Generations, the oldest profession. Being a chippy, and that is what you are trying to be, a chippy, an escort, where men pay for your company. Typical of women, they create nothing new, just rebrand something that already existed. By requiring a deposit for a date, you are just an escort, and the men that accept your offer will be expecting, nay, demanding some remuneration in exchange for their money and time. Perhaps you would have the best luck setting up a subscription page on a website. You know, one that has the abbreviation for the same letters as the word of. Then you would be working with your peers. Here's the part you haven't considered in your estrogen-filled mind. If this man doesn't get what he paid for, take a pause right now and consider. What happens to a prostitute that rips a wealthy man off? Your idea is beyond stupid, and you would be putting yourself in danger. Then, when it happens, you will blame the man that you entered into a contract with and then didn't hold up your end of the bargain. Men with a lot of money have power. What happens when that money is aimed at you? I hope you see this. And the ladies that think this is good advice also see this video. This is beyond dumb. And I'm saying these things to protect you from yourselves. This is just part of what men bring to the table, protecting women from themselves. Peace and love, Dollface. Thanks for watching. I'm Fox Wild. Please like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and as always, bubbles up, semper fi, semper paratus.